We are in day 3 of our KSAT Kids Summer Safety Series. Today we're focusing on protecting your noggin. Helmet safety while riding bikes, scooters, skateboards, even ATVs.
For expert tips on how you can make sure your child or teenager stays safe, we turn to pediatric surgeon Dr. Ian Mitchell with the Children's Hospital of San Antonio. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Mitchell. First, working in the ER, what are some of the most common injuries you see when it comes to bikes and ATVs?
It's a separate set of injuries. Our most common one for bikes is going to be bumps, scrapes, cuts, and mostly broken bones. Our orthopedic team takes a lot of care in these summer months and these warm months of children who've fallen off a bike and, as you often expect, have broken an arm or broken a leg, or that have the minor cuts and lacerations that we see from time to time. When you get up to ATVs, it's also the same types of injuries, cuts and bruises with, again, you see broken bones, but with the ATVs, you can get up to higher speeds, and once in a while, one of them comes to me, and you see more abdominal injuries. And of course, the big ones that we see hopefully less are the head injuries, mostly from people that are not wearing helmets.
And we know it's important for a child to wear a helmet during these activities, but how do we make sure a child's helmet fits properly?
That's a really important point. Just having the helmet itself is great, but it really does need to fit well. And it's pretty straightforward to do. If you take a child's bike helmet, they should be able to see the front of their helmet when they look up, like that. So a lot of times when you're out in the world, you may see kids with helmets on, but the helmets are way back here over on the top of their head. The straps should come across their ear, form a Y here, and you should be able to put just one finger underneath their chin strap. A helmet is really well fitted. If the child opens their mouth really wide and their helmet moves a little bit, then you know you've got the right fit. So for parents and for grandparents and those that are watching kids out there on scooters and bikes, making sure that their helmet fits in that way that they can see the top and that it's not too loose on their chin and doesn't roll back is the most important part. Obviously having the helmet, and we did mention scooters. For those that have kids out there, you'll know that kids can get up to really high speeds even on a non-electric scooter, just one they're pushing with their feet. They're out on the streets, and so I tell people the car or the pavement doesn't know whether you're on a scooter or on a bike, so they should be wearing helmets when they're on those scooters too.
Say a child takes a bad fall while riding his or her bike, Dr. Mitchell. How do we know it's time to go to the ER?
Some of the answers are pretty straightforward. So if you have an open cut that isn't getting any better or doesn't look like something you can put a Band-Aid on, arms and legs that have deformities, that's an easy one. Anytime the kids have a numbness or tingling that won't go away after a couple minutes, after they've calmed down after their fall. The others that you get anytime kids, especially on a bike, but even on a scooter, because I've seen one of those as well, when they hit the handlebars into their guts most of the time, or into their stomachs, most of the time when that happens, it's pretty benign. But if they have an abdominal pain that just won't go away after a couple hours, that's the time to take them to the emergency department. And the last is with their heads. If the kids have fallen down, sometimes they may come back. Maybe they were out riding with their friends. They may come back and seem a little dazed. They may seem a little bit confused. They may not remember having actually fallen. Anytime kids take a fall, maybe they bump their head a little bit, but if they stay nauseous, if they're throwing up or anything like that after their incident, then they should go to the emergency department.
And talking about the older kids like teenagers, they can sometimes be daredevils on ATVs. How can parents ensure that their teens are safe when riding?
Just as you pointed out, an ATV can go just as fast as a motorcycle, and just because the platform is more stable doesn't make it perfect. ATVs, like anything else, you wouldn't get into a car these days without airbags and without a safety belt. It's the same thing for an ATV. People must wear helmets when you're riding ATVs. That's the biggest source of mortality. It's the biggest source of long-term disability in teens and ATV accidents is their head injury. And on a personal side, from my standpoint, I love riding ATVs, but don't ride ATVs in shorts. You got to be wearing long pants, and you have to have proper footwear. I know it's hot out there in Texas in the summertime,